Hey everybody, it's me, Miss Bobby, and I'm just coming in to check in. Um, Not for sure when the last video I put up. I want to say maybe a week ago, but I just wanted y'all to know that I have officially started physical therapy. I was told late last month, which was October, that I could start doing 5 minutes on my elliptical 3 times a day, and then I was told this week here, which is the 1st of November, that I could start doing 15-minute walks, and I shouldn't be concerned about the distance that I'm walking. Just try to keep a steady pace, and the goal is to keep my heart rate up. So walk up a nice pace, try to keep my heart rate up, and then eventually we'll go from worrying about how long I walk to the distance that I'm walking. I'm still doing at-home stretches as well as doing certain stretches and exercises while I'm at the actual physical therapy. So I'm just kind of easing myself back into things, but so far so good. My biggest concern is literally every time I yawn or stretch, my right side cramps up really, really bad. My physical therapist said that's not necessarily a bad thing, considering that that's the side that has been numb. It's also the side before the numbness came over a month ago. It was the side that I stayed in excruciating pain with. So it's like, the body is really just kind of confused, and it's kind of going through all of, the things that you can feel. So first it was excruciating pain, then came the numbness. Tingling was somewhere in between that. Tingling has come back. Some of my sensation has come back, but literally just any type of flexing of that part of my body, from the feet, my calf, all the way into my thigh, will just start to cramp. So I have to be really careful, especially over in the night or early in the morning. We stretch, we turn over, we stretch, we get a good yawn in, and we go back to sleep. Well, that's not always the case for me. I will literally wake up because of a horrible cramp. It used to be sometimes, now it's almost every night. But I can definitely say that some of the numbness since starting physical therapy and stretching at home has started to subside, in some places more than others. And I can also say that I'm also getting some of my sensation back. And for those of y'all who may not be knowing what I'm talking about at all, well over almost 2 months now, I went through a really, really bad flare-up with my herniated disc in my back, which causes sciatica in my right hip. And I had a real bad flare-up, and for like about 3 days straight, I was in excruciating pain. I couldn't stand, I couldn't sit, I couldn't lay. It was horrible. I cried and cried and cried. And then right after the pain started to die down, I noticed that the feeling on the right side of my body was just almost non-existent. And then that's when I realized I had numbness to the max. Everything on the right side, on the way from my waist down. So at first I wasn't too alarmed, because it was just my hip and my thigh. And then it started to move down into my calf muscle. I noticed that the right side of my ankle and the right side of my foot started to feel very funny. And what got me to start asking questions and headed back to the doctor was it started to protrude inward. And when I mean inward, I mean into my right thigh, into my right pelvis area. And that was the numbness. And it was like that forever. So things are starting to go back in a better direction. I am absolutely enjoying being able to do a little bit of working out now. I was terrified because I didn't know if anything that I was going to do was going to send me in the wrong direction. And it still may. My doctor has informed me that you have to do certain stretches, find out what works for you and what doesn't. If you do something that completely causes more pain than relief, then we won't do that stretch anymore. Same thing with exercise. You can't put yourself in a place of doing more damage thinking that you're doing good. Yes, I need to work out to lose weight. Yes, I need to eat healthy to lose weight. But there are certain things that I can't do in the exercise world, just like there's certain things that I shouldn't be eating in the food world, because it affects my body differently. That's like for some people, you want to eat healthy, so you hear people always talking about meat and vegetables, meat and vegetables. Well, for some people, your body doesn't break down certain meats like other people do, so that means you have to eliminate some of the meats that are normally in everybody's everyday diet. Same thing with vegetables. You may can eat broccoli and it doesn't do absolutely anything to you. There's benefits there. For me, I absolutely love broccoli, but it gives me bloat really bad. I already have major issues with my digestive tract and gut issues, and unfortunately some of the vegetables that I enjoy eating, I have a bad reaction to. It's like a slight allergy, food allergy. I'm not allergic to them, but you can have a food allergy and not be allergic to something. Not taking this completely off topic, but I'm just saying. So I say that to say this. Always be mindful that when people are struggling with whatever they're struggling with, by all means, give your support, give your love, but don't assume that you know exactly what they're going through. Don't assume that because you were 30 pounds overweight and you lost it just like that, they can too. You never know what somebody's body's going through. I can't work out as hard as my mind wants me to because my body will not physically let me. So, it's a struggle. And it feels like my body is fighting against me getting healthy, but I won't give up because I know that I can have better days. Will I ever be a skinny woman? Probably not. But can I be a healthier version of myself? Yes, I can. So I just wanted to get on here and say that I know that it's a lot of people that are struggling with all kinds of health issues. I'm 37 years old. I have type 2 diabetes. I have high blood pressure. I have asthma. I have been diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS for short, and a slew of other things. I am okay today, though. Today, I feel good. Today, my sugar check was slightly elevated. Should have been lower, but it could have easily been higher. So I've been trying to clean up my diet to make sure I'm not spiking my glucose levels. My blood pressure was right there at the good mark. Like it literally could have been worse, and it has been better. But I'm right there, and we have to take the small achievements that we get and hold on to them and keep going. Let's not beat ourselves up. Case in point, last Sunday, I was 315.6. This Sunday, I was 315 even. 6 ounces. I'm supposed to be losing 1 pound to 2 a week. And you know what? That hit me. That hit me hard. But at the same time, it was something. So something that I did stopped me from gaining more, because I probably could have gained, and it just allowed me to lose the 6 ounces. And that's not psyching myself out. That's just saying that keep moving in a positive direction, and eventually you'll get the results that you need. Stick to things long enough to see results. And when you finally have, and for me, I think that's 14 to 21 days. If anybody's ever asking, how long is long enough to see if something's going to work for you? 14 to 21 days. We can get into that a whole nother day if anybody wants to know why I feel like that. But 14 to 21 days to give whatever you're doing a chance to actually work. And if you see results, even the smallest amount of results, that means you're headed in the right direction. I am not giving up on myself. I'm not giving up on my health. I'm not giving up on my future. And I don't know what the future holds. I just know that if and when I get there, I want to be a healthier version of me. So I hope that everybody's happy and blessed on this beautiful Monday. And if you're not, figure out what it is you need to do to smile. Because sometimes that's what it starts with. Just finding something simple in your life that you feel is good, that you feel is okay, that you feel is right now, and smile about it. Be thankful for it, be grateful for it, and move forth in a positive way. I love you all, and I will continue to check in to let y'all know how I'm doing with my physical therapy and easing into working out again. And I am getting my water in. I want to do 2 of these a day. So far, I'm only getting 1 full one down a day with an additional cup. And so we're moving in the right direction. I love you guys. Hugs and kisses.